Hello, everybody. I am now here. Oh, my word. I had to get some tea super quick. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. A lot of you guys, so here's the thing. First of all, if this is your very first video here, make sure that you click the subscribe button and then also hit the bell for notifications so you know when we go live. I go live every single day. It's just always at different times of day. And you're about to see that as I'm in Texas as well, because it's whenever I can fit it into what I'm doing, right? So it'll be all the time, but that's why you hit the bell so you get notified. But tonight we're doing a Q&A. This is literally, you guys ask me anything. Ask me whatever you want. You can ask me anything about, websites, funnels, social media, keto, paleo, losing weight, work-life balance, how in the world you get everything done. There's all sorts of things. Like, I can just ask me anything. Also, so I see 22 people on here, but what I know to be true is after these videos are done, I can tell that like 80 people or 100 or 120 people were actually on the video, but it only looks like 22 or 23 because a lot of people aren't logged in. Make sure that you actually log in with your Google account or set one up so you can log in, because then you can comment on here and stuff, because you can't do that if you're not logged in. So just a heads up, you guys, so we can all have a fun experience. Okay. Oh my word. There were lots of things said. Well, hello again. I'm here. Diane, I'm here from Pittsburgh, PA. Julie, hey. Mike was answering for you guys. Greta, hello from Calgary. Hey, Greta. Angie, hey. Let's see. Julie, tea sounds good. Yes, I had to get my tea. Diane, hello from East Tennessee. Hello. Hey, Martha, hope to see you in Texas this coming weekend. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in Houston from the 20th to the 23rd, and then I'll be in Austin from the 23rd to the 26th. Dale, hey from Minnesota. Oh my word, you're colder than we are. Let's see, who else? Kathy, hey from Illinois. Kathy, where are you at in Illinois? Do I already know? You know I'm from Central Illinois, right? Greta, can't wait to see you next month at Illuminate. Yes! Sloan, hey, hello, Sloan. Christina, I'm here from Lakewood, Washington. Oh, that's got to be beautiful. Darlene, hashtag be like Martha. Darlene, you goofball. I should have brought my mug down too. Darlene and I have a shared love of the woke mug. She has one too, and she put it on Instagram today, and so we all had a good laugh about it. Darlene's awesome, by the way. Missy, let me see, is the thing to sign up for Bat Signal Help? That is in the Go for Gold group. That's in the Go for Gold group. Maggie, hi from Delaware. Hello, Maggie. Mildred, I'm here. Yes. Sarah, so glad we still get our Martha fix while you're in Texas. Oh, I'm not stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. Sandy, love when I can make it here. That's awesome. Christine, hey, Martha. Hello. Stacy, hi from Missouri. Hello, Stacy. Emily, hi. So the curiosity posts go on our personal page and testimonials go on lead page, correct? Yes, 100% correct. Paige, what's your system to train your team on the comp plan, compliance, etc.? I'm getting my builders into gold getters and go for gold, but I need a good system for business training. Those are good systems for business training. Here's the thing is that I'm actually going to, you guys see my new t-shirt? It says Empower. Sorry, that was totally squirrel moment. Sorry about that, you guys. So something that I'm going to be doing in Gold Getters is I'm going to be doing some more of those shorter videos that help people understand things as they start building, right? So like those 101 things, the how to set up essential rewards, how to do a one-time order, how to navigate the back end of the website, what it looks like to sign somebody up, what do these questions mean, right? and all of that stuff. I am going to hit compliance and things like that as well. I won't be talking about compliance. I'm going to bring a compliance person in. The thing with compliance, you guys, is that it's very fluid. And what I mean by that is that it changes every day because the FDA and the FTC change their own things every day. So it's not something where you can say, do this, don't do that. Sometimes that stuff changes, but there are very loose things that you can train people on, right? And I am just a gigantic fan at this point of being proactive, going to compliance or conduct, same thing, and saying, hey, can you just scrub my stuff? Hey, can you, that sounded weird. Hey, can you just like look over my things and make sure that there's nothing that sticks out to you? Because that's what I had him do for my stuff. And then there were some gray areas and I'm like, cool, I'm going to delete it and I'm just going to redo it. Because nobody's trying to, you know, hurt the company here, for crying out loud. And then we'll be doing comp plan and stuff like that. Okay. So it's going to be all of that stuff. Paula, and that's going to be in Gold Getters. So that's the free group. So right when somebody signs up, they'll be able to go ahead and get all of that information. Okay. So that's get all of your builders in here, get all of them in here. This is the place, or in Gold Getters, excuse me. I'm on YouTube right now. But in Gold Getters, get all of your builders in Gold Getters. It's a free group. That's where they can get training and you can spend more time one-on-one with like sort of that coaching that they need instead of the black and white, this is this sort of training that can really just take a lot of time. Let me handle that for you. And then you guys can just do your one-on-one coaching, which is more personality based and goals based and things like that. Paula, hi from Texas. What is the Saturday training going to be about? We have 3 coming. Oh, that's awesome. It is going to be about Saturday. So Saturday is the Young Living one. So it's going to be about utilizing social media to blow up your business, blow up your Young Living business. So some of it's going to be stuff that you've probably already heard because there's going to be a lot of people that are there that haven't ever seen me before. So some of the stuff may be things that you have already heard, but I guarantee you there's so much in here that there's going to be more that comes out that are just, bring a notebook. Tell everybody, I hope it's on the invitation to the event to bring a notebook or 5. Like it's seriously just it's going to be how to utilize social media to blow up your business, to expand your business. Bob wouldn't be happy with blowing up business. Larson family, who is it? What's your name? Hey, from Ottawa, Canada. Heck yes. Darlene, yes. See you next Saturday afternoon. Yay. Sarah, hi, joining from outside Philly. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, and also somebody's going to win a prize here today. So you have to ask questions to win a prize. But somebody will win a prize by the end of this live here, okay? Sarah, that was my problem at first, not being able to comment. I didn't know you needed to be signed in to comment. Yes. Deb, hi from Ontario. Hello. Darlene, thank you. You are sweet. Mary, hi, Martha and Mike. Hello, Mary. Sarah, I love your squirrel moments. Yeah, I just sort of take off down a rabbit hole completely. Mike says, hi, Mary. Sarah, Amanda, that needs to be on a t-shirt. Which part? Oh, Martha, Martha, Martha. My dad used to say, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. He always, that was my dad's thing. Sloan, when you have a member who wants you to have a class at their home, what's your advice on keeping people interested in the products? Okay. When you have a member who wants you to have a class at their home, what's your advice on keeping people interested in the products? You're asking somebody who doesn't teach classes. So I am not I'm not a good resource on teaching classes because I don't do it at all. I have grown completely online, at least the catalyst being online or the first contact being online usually, or, in person, but typically the relationship somehow builds online, and then you take it offline or you take it on Zoom or something like that, and then people sign up. But I don't teach classes, so I don't know how to keep people interested in the products. That's like one of my bad reasons that I can't teach classes, is because I just start talking about other stuff. So I don't know, because I don't do that. So I don't know. I'm sorry, Sloan. I'm the wrong person to ask about that. Paige, Paige, thank you. What is this thing going on with compliance and CBD? I got nothing. I don't know. I do not know about that. What you can do is you can email conduct@youngliving.com and ask them. I have no idea. Amanda, yes, Sarah. Mildred, I love the whole concept of your methods. I cannot seem to break through the barrier of shyness after people pour their hearts out to me. How do I break it? Okay, so whenever people pour their hearts out to you, you are feeling timid and you're feeling shy. That's what it sounds like, right? What I do is I get on their level. And sometimes that's something that requires a lot of self-development. And I believe you can do it, Mildred, like already. But it requires a lot of self-development to be able to get on someone's level when they have just poured their heart out to you. Because typically the level that they're at whenever they pour their heart out to you is wounded. They're in some way, they're typically in a wounded space. But to be able to be an empath to that, and to be able to be to get on their level and feel it with them, is something that a lot of people choose not to do. But whenever people choose not to do that, A, you're not being of service to people, and B, you're probably not going to be growing your business a whole lot either, because you really need to kind of go through that stuff with people. I'm not saying be their therapist or anything, but I'm saying you have to feel what they're going through with them. And then just what I say back to them is what I feel from what they've said. So if they say, like, I don't know, if they just lost somebody or something, then what I would say is, I can't even imagine how you feel. Whenever I lost my dad, I felt X, Y, and Z. I know that, is this something that you're going through as well? You have to connect, right? And connecting sometimes requires you to go into a place that isn't happy-go-lucky all the time, right? Sometimes the connecting happens in brokenness, right? And in a place of absolute transparency and vulnerability. And that's where we connect with people. Like in this, I just do like this heart thing, because we're connecting via our hearts, right? And you're not really shy at that point. They've opened up to you. They're ready for you to open up to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what builds a relationship. A relationship is not one-sided. So if they have opened up to you, then what I do is I respond I respond by saying, I remember when I felt that way. Like if you did, I remember when I felt that way. That was, whatever. But that's my advice. That's my advice to you on that one. Sarah, I geek the heck out every time you say I ask them to scrub my stuff. We need a compliance t-shirt with a cheeky related phrase. Oh my goodness. Paula, bring a notebook. Can't wait. Yes. Megan, sorry, it's me from Ottawa. Oh, hey, Megan. I was like, who is that? Okay, let's see. Where on earth was I? There we go. Gladys, hi from the UPO, the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. I went to college for not long, not even a full year, at Cornerstone University in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I was there for a bit. Elise, I love how much you give to others, Martha. You're an inspiration for all of us. Oh, you are sweet. Gladys from, yeah. Stacy, I only have 100 or so friends on Facebook. How can I get more people to my site? I am in the Go for Gold, so I have my Get Oiling site up and running. That is going to be extending out. So that's where you start looking into, there's two big places that you can look here. One is Facebook groups. And I don't mean just start friending everybody in a Facebook group. That's not at all what I mean. You find Facebook groups that align with your bat signal, and then you go into those groups and you provide value, right? Because if it's your bat signal, then what you talk about or what they're talking about in there is likely something that you're very interested in as well and are very passionate about as well. So then you just provide value, right? So, help people out on the threads and stuff like that. Okay. So that's one way. Another way is to go on to like business pages that also align with your bat signal, or public figures or something like that are within your bat signal, and then you interact with people in the comments of those posts, right? So then it's basically like you sort of make friends. You just go out and you make friends. That's honestly what it is, but you're doing it via social media. So you go out and you make friends. And then after you've been chatting openly, like in comments, then just message them and be like, hey, I send them a friend request and say like, hey, just wanted to connect. I really dig your thoughts on X, Y, and Z, or I dig your vibe, yada, yada, whatever. Whatever is true, right? Whatever is true is what you would say. But that's how you extend. That's how you start really, really starting to grow. Lori, yay, I'm finally able to participate live. Yay. Darlene, so are you really from Iowa? I am not born, or I wasn't born in Iowa. I was born in Central Illinois. I moved to Iowa it was about 10 years ago. I think it might be 11 years at this point. That's when I moved here, and then the rest is history. But yeah, that's so technically not from Iowa, but I claim it at this point. Let's see. Sarah, that time Martha forgot what social media platform she was on after a Ninja and a Nitro. Where am I? I'm like John Travolta on Pulp Fiction. Like what? He's got his coat. Where am I? Right? That's totally how I feel right now. Amanda, I've been studying about the curiosity post. When someone reaches out about your post, where do you go from there? Refer them to a kit or just that product from the post? What I do is, so I go through the conversation cheat sheet, which is in Go for Gold. I go through the conversation cheat sheet and then I suggest to them whatever makes sense for them. So if it's from a curiosity post, typically coming into the conversation, they're probably going to be like, what is it? Right. And then what I say is like, I'm totally going to tell you what this is. However, I just need to ask you a couple of questions first to make sure that this makes sense for you, that this would even actually be a good solution for you. Care if I ask you a couple questions? They're going to say no, that they don't care. And then you ask them, and then you go through your conversation cheat sheet. Boom, pow. Sarah, since you're a tea drinker, have you tried the Ula CBD teas? I have not. Now I should though, but I haven't. I haven't tried any of the Ula teas. Can you believe that? My friend Karin loves them, but I have yet to try them. So that needs to be on my list. I need to order them. Dale, any suggestions for getting my thing just skipped again. There it is. Any suggestions for getting my blog posts out there more so that it's getting seen and engaged with? Great question. So blog posts are an interesting thing. There are a few different ways to do it. Weird hair. One of the things is just plain posting it on social media. That's not great because the algorithm picks up external links, like doesn't want to do it. How many times have you posted like a YouTube video link and it seems like nobody sees it? And that's because nobody sees it. Because Facebook wants to keep people on Facebook. And the reason why is because Facebook makes money off of Facebook ads, and you're not going to see Facebook ads if you are not on Facebook. Makes sense, right? So whenever you put external links, not a lot of people see it. Now, what I would do is you can always email them out to your email list. That's wise. That's a warm audience already. They seem to already care. That's why they're on your list. So that's a good one. Whenever you mail them out, you should give them a little snippet of what they're going to get out of the article. Not like, don't tell them the entire thing that the article is about, but tell them like, here is where you're going to find X, Y, and Z. Here's what I learned about X, Y, and Z, right? Like that's where, and then they're like, okay, cool. So I want to click on that. If you just say, here's my new blog post, that has no, that in the human psyche, that has no like, I need to know more, right? What we need to do to people's minds is we need to leave them in a place of, I need to know more about that, right? Because, and it's not trickery to do. Sometimes people use it as trickery, like marketing people, they'll use it in like you know how you can use your power for good or evil. I choose to use my power for good. But what I do is I get people to do things that I know are going to help them grow. I trick people into growing for a living. That needs to start being my elevator speech. I trick people into growing for a living. Like that's what I do. That's really funny, actually. That is what I want for a t-shirt. But that's what we're doing is we're getting their mind to be like, I need to know more, right? And so whenever you send it out to your email list, then you say, here's what I found out about X, Y, and Z, or here's something you never knew about this or whatever. And then they go to the blog and then they get that need satisfied and they get to learn and all of the things, right? If they're on your email list, it's very likely they're going to want to know about those things. That's why email lists are fantastic. It's a warm audience, a really warm audience. Now, to get it out there, what I would do is, this is where, and it takes a little bit more time, but it's free, this is where you go into, like whenever you're having conversations in Facebook groups or just out in sort of the public setting, maybe again, like whenever you go to public figures that are within your bat signal and stuff like that, if you see something that coincides with what one of your blog posts has talked about in the past, what you do is you write something and then just say, here's the blog post that talks more about it, and then put copy paste right there. Within the comments, people will see it. But when it's a standalone post, people won't see it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So there's some hacks right there. Let's see. Mary, teach about the products you know and use. Teach about, you're answering the other thing. Good. Cause I'm like, that's a lot of products. Gladys, I am really looking forward to doing this online. Oh, it's so freeing. It's so nice to be able to do this stuff online, you guys. Christina, I have 2 builders that don't do anything. Hard to get a hold of them. They always have excuses. I can't get them to move. Get new builders. Whenever you are wanting somebody to do something that they are not doing, one thing you can do is you could just send them the new business opportunity video and see if it wets their whistle a little bit. Aside from that, you can't get somebody to do something that they're not willing to do on their own. But what you can do is you can show up right in front of them. You can do what you want them to do. That's like the best advice I've ever gotten was whatever it is that you want your team to be doing, you need to be doing that thing. If you want your team to be signing up more people, you need to be signing up more people. If you want your team to be getting more people on ER, you need to be getting more people on ER. That's exactly how it goes. We are direct models of the behavior that we want to foster on our own teams. So we just have to show up and do the things. But sometimes people it's just not, it's not their time, right? Like maybe they were excited about it at one point and then, they tried to teach classes and couldn't or whatever. What you can do is you can tell them there's something else going on where people are finding success without having to teach classes. You could let them know about that. But at the end of the day, if they're not doing it, they're not doing it. Get new builders. It's okay. You'll go through builders. Trust me, it's okay. That's their decision, not yours. Janice, hard time getting people to even look at my YL posts. What the heck? I don't think that that's a true statement. Janice, people are always looking at your YL posts. If they're curiosity posts, they are. They may not be engaging with them, but they're definitely watching. I've had people sit around and wait for months. And then they come to me and they're like, I've been watching you do this for a really long time. I don't remember them liking or commenting on anything. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, I'm ready to sign up. What? We haven't even talked. And so that happens. That happened twice last week. And so they're watching. Don't think they're not watching. They're 100% watching. Megan, I have 5 people who are interested in Ningxia after my curiosity post. So we chatted and I gave them info and left them with it for a couple of days. How do you best bring it up with them later? I don't. So what I do is, this is a Ray Higdon thing, you guys. Not going to take credit for it. It's you wait 4 days and then you go back to them and you say, oh my goodness, I've been so crazy busy. I lost track of our conversation. How are things? You don't say a thing about Ningxia. Oh my goodness, I've been so crazy busy. Maybe even throw in like, don't throw up. Maybe we even throw in like, I've signed up 5 people have joined in the last 2 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. That's crazy. Whatever's true or whatever. Just say I've been so crazy busy. I lost track of our conversation. How are things? They will be thinking about it. And if they want to bring it back up again, they will. Don't push them. Mildred, yes, because I feel like I don't want to lose the new relationship. Yeah. So just get down there with them. Janice, hey, from Edson, Alberta, Canada. That's so awesome. Mildred, they may feel like I want to sell them something when I really don't. I want to share something that they do need today, but will help them. So that's where, Mildred, I know that you're in the course. Have you done the convert the conversation? That works like magic and does not make somebody feel like the only reason you're friends with them is so you can sell them something, because that's not even true. But they convert the conversation. If you use that, like I say to use it, and it's in Go for Gold, if you use that, you're good. Go look at that. Deborah, hi everyone. I'm new and happy to be here catching you live. Hello, Deborah. Oh, I'm from Topanga, California. Oh my gosh, California. I wish I were there right now. I am totally in Iowa. Charity, Wisconsin. Ashley, I came in late tonight. I was in Go for Gold. Oh, shoot. You're like, I was studying. Martha, I don't live too far from Grand Rapids. That's awesome. Darlene, my husband is from Fort Dodge and his family lives in Des Moines, so we're there often. Oh, that's cool. Sherry, I'm live. Many groups that I am in that align with my bat signal don't allow MLM, selling, or sharing, or any other suggestions. You're not selling or sharing MLM. That's the whole thing. Like, why they put that stuff on there is because there are a lot of people that misrepresent the business that we do. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Network marketing has gotten a bad rap because people have been, as a blanket term or as a blanket concept, have been taught to do it in a way that feels very used car salesman. It's the only way I can say it. So That is why now that's why no MLMs, no network marketing, blah, blah, blah. They don't want spam. Really, if they could put the word they really want to say, they don't want people spamming other people. But you can build relationships with other people. You can be friends with other people. That's all you're doing. So then you friend them, and when you friend them, they start seeing your posts. And then when you're in Go for Gold, then you have your system laid out. After they start seeing your posts and they ask you questions, then you're like, hey, let me put you through the system, which you don't say that to them, but that's what's going to happen, right? And so it's not like that. Don't stop worrying about the groups that say no MLM. Don't talk about the MLM in the group. We shouldn't be doing that anyway. Ever. Okay? Don't do that. Talk about MLM in your own group, right? Don't talk about MLM in other groups. You're building relationships. One step at a time, you guys. I feel like minds were just blown. I feel like people are picking their brain up off the floor right now. Like they're all just like, whoa, what just happened? Lori, if you have people ready to fall off YL, I've sent them a sway of outside the starter kit, hoping they stay with us. But what could I say to them? Well, so here's my suggestion on that. You would have to have more data, though. You would have to have more of an understanding of what their goals are. So whenever they signed up. So this is kind of now moving forward. Whenever people sign up with you, you need to understand what goals they're looking to achieve by signing up with Young Living. Okay. So then whenever they start to fall off, we should be talking to them every month anyway. So they shouldn't get to that point, but that's a whole thing. But if they get to that point, we should be reminding them of why they started and maybe giving them other suggestions of things that could accomplish that goal, or just having conversations with them about that goal again. Because that was the reason, you guys listen to this, that was the reason that they spent almost $200, was to satisfy that goal. Okay. So that's what they were wanting to do. And the reason they're falling off is because they didn't get to satisfy that goal, period. That's all it is. It's nothing personal. It's not, I don't like that girl anymore. It's not like that. It's, they didn't get what they wanted, so they're going away. That's what anybody does with anything. Okay. So ask them, get back to the basics, and remind them why they started, if you know, and now moving forward, make sure you have those consultative conversations. Like in Go for Gold, we have the conversation cheat sheet where you actually go through and you find out why they're signing up. So you can keep that in their notes so you understand what they need out of Young Living. People are not just signups, you guys. Like we're providing solutions to them. Okay. Darlene. Man, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Oh, I already saw that one. Ula teas are the best. Sarah, what if they don't want to answer your questions and just want you to tell them about the product? I don't do that. I'm not a monkey and I will not dance. I don't do that. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what the product is until I know that it's going to do good for you. You can just forget about it then. Honestly, I do that. I haven't actually had anybody do that to me, but I would do that. If somebody pressed me, I would be like, never mind then, because I need to make sure that this is right for you. It's irresponsible for me to do otherwise. So, no. This is my show. This is my business. This is my thing. So, if you really want to know, you're going to answer my questions. Elise, she tricks introverts into thinking they can be extroverts. Oh, Elise, I love you. Dale, yes, trick people into growing. That's so it. Yes. Yes. Sarah, or I push people into pools for a living. I also do that. Yeah. I do all sorts of things. Dale, great ideas. Thank you. Of course. Ashley, awesome hacks. Awesome. Mary, have you ever done an online class? I tried. That didn't work either. Sways. I do sways. My soft education in my so like online classes definitely don't work for me, like for new members or anything. My strategy is what works for me. The I use sways for soft education in my member group, so that, from Grow Workspace. I love Grow Workspace, by the way. But I use their sways and just, so people can get their learn on just in a little swipey roo. That's what I do. Marcy, I think we need a t-shirt that says hashtag X, Y, and Z. I do say that a lot. Greta, yes, I need new builders. Amanda, how many curiosity posts do you personally do a week? Martha, I do 1 to 2. I do not do more than 2. Janice, cool, thanks. Amanda, whoop, where'd that go? Can't wait for my bonus check to come so I can get Go for Gold. Oh, man. Weight loss question. Do you use a scale? If so, do you weigh daily or weekly? So I weigh weekly. And right now I'm actually in a contest for, and I can't ever remember where it's for. It's for Cancun or Cabo. And I don't ever remember which one it is. So when I win it, I'm going to be at one of those places, but I don't know which one. But that's at my gym, and it's for like the next 5 weeks or something. So I weigh in every week there, and they have like this laser scale thing that like goes around you. And I'm like, what kind of radiation am I getting right now? Because I'm totally crunchy mom, but whatever, because I want to go to either Cabo or Cancun, whichever one it is. But yeah, weekly is how I do it. And that's because I have a tendency to have, because I'm very red, I have a tendency to have an addictive or obsessive streak. Go figure. And so if I or an addictive streak. So if I weigh myself every day, it'll create a problem in my mind. So I need to do it once a week just for myself. Deborah, hugs. Darlene, people really do watch your posts. I've had people call me and say, I've been watching you for 4 years. I think I need that stuff. Thank you, Darlene. Exactly. Sarah, how do you reach out to people who have short-term issue, like not feeling well? Chances are they'll be feeling better before any product you order would arrive. You would talk about the future. So that would be, what I would do is hopefully you would have the product on hand, because I've done this before. And I've said, okay, here's what we need. Here's what I would suggest getting. This is what helps a lot of people, including myself. You're always setting expectations, right? So this is what helps a lot of people, including myself. If it doesn't work for you, then we'll try, plan B. But let's go ahead and get it ordered. In the meantime, since you're not feeling well right now, let me go ahead and front you a little bit of it right here, and then let them use some of yours, just as, because that's just good. That's just good stuff. My eyes are itchy. Let's see. Sherry, yes. Why didn't I think about that? Friend people in bat signal groups. Yes. Janice, yep. Do you tell people on your main feed about your specialty group, or is that more of a private conversation? So I don't often talk about it on my main page. However, I do 11-day jump starts, which now I'm like allowing Young Living people into it as well if they want to do it. But I do 11-day jump starts. So whenever I do those, then I do 1 or 2 posts to just let people know about it so they can start messaging me. And then the rest of it usually happens in Messenger, where I just touch back with somebody and say, hey, I've got another 11-day jump start starting. Just a heads up. No big deal. Just wanted to let you know. And so it's 1-to-1 in that way. So, and I only do them every couple of months or so, maybe 3 months. I don't do them every single month. So it's not something that I did for a while and it lost its luster. So I don't do it every single month anymore. Now I do it more like once every 3 months or so. So it can get exciting and sort of sexy again, but that's it. Mildred, convert the conversation is already in my agenda for this week. Yes, good. Lori, thank you. You got it. Missy, convert the convo worked amazing at my vendor event this weekend. Thanks, Martha. You got it. I love it. Amanda, I totally didn't know how to stay connected with people. I've lost over 20 people in the last year. Went from over 90 to 70 some. So grateful your system has come when it did. Oh, you're good, girl. Listen, if you're in here and you're doing this stuff, consider yourself good. You can stop worrying about, is this thing going to work or is this not going to work? Listen, if you do the stuff, it will work. You're good. You're now good. You found the thing. You're now good. Emily, what is a sway? So a sway it's a Microsoft Office thing, but really what it is kind of like a little web page that you send to somebody that you can scroll through, but it's like a class in a web page. It's really cool. But a sway itself is like it's a term used for one of the Microsoft products. It's called sway, but it's just essentially a little web page that you send somebody and that you just scroll through, and it's very like it's big print and it's pictures and stuff like that. So it's not exactly like a blog post. It feels more like a brochure than that. That's what I like about it. Mary, do the sways from Grow Workspace work with Get Oiling? 100% yes. Yeah. Yes. Christina, what's Grow Workspace? Oh man. So Chrissy Chin and her sisters started Grow Workspace. It is, how do you describe it? They basically provide resources. So it's a great resource place. They provide monthly newsletters and they provide these sways and these classes, a lot of classes. So I don't teach classes, but I educate my team whenever they're already signed up, because they may have signed up with Ninksha, but then maybe they want seedlings if they figured out that seedlings is a thing. So I have to educate them and make sure that they know about all of this stuff. So that's how I use Grow Workspace classes. They also have, like scripts and stuff like that. If you're going to teach a class, I don't do that. I just use their sways, but they're fabulous. They really are fabulous. I like them a lot. It's very inexpensive. It's a great resource. Sarah, what would you recommend for people who see value in blogging but hate writing? Voice transcription, and then have somebody transcribe it. Or do videos and have people transcribe it. Boom. Ashley, I'm a red too. That's why I feel like I need all of the things for YL all the time. I hear you. Greta, Martha, I have set up Wix website. It's paid for a year. That was before I knew about Get Oiling. Can I still implement some of my things into my website, or should I just get Oiling? You'll be able to implement some of the things into your website, but Wix is just the website. Get Oiling is the website, the CRM, the email marketing, the texting, all of that stuff. So I hate to if you've already have something paid for, I hate to waste money. Maybe you can ask for a refund on unused time. I don't know. I would move over to Get Oiling though, just because it's everything. Here's how I think about things. Whenever I'm looking at tech related stuff, I look at what I want to grow into. I move myself into the place of where I want to grow into. So typically whenever you're given 3 options of something, I always put myself at the top option because I'm going to grow into this, right? It's almost like going to the shoe store and getting the clown shoes when your feet are like this big, because I want to grow into those shoes like that. I mean, that was a really bad analogy. I don't really want to grow into those shoes, but my Royal Crown Diamond self is going to need all of these resources. I want to be right here so I can start utilizing these resources now, because I move from a space of being a Royal Crown Diamond today, right now. If that makes sense. Let's see. Greta, it took me months to set my website up, so I'm not sure what to do now. I'm so sorry, Greta. What is an 11-day jumpstart? It's my thing. 11-day jumpstart is my thing. It's where I do daily group coaching with my team, people that sign up under me. And also now I'm opening it up to YL people if they want to do it as well. It's a way to, people typically lose between 7 and 11 pounds or 7 and 15 pounds whenever they're doing the 11-day jumpstart. It also helps decrease a lot of inflammation. You feel overall better. You have more energy and things like that. It's workouts if people want to do workouts. It's recipes. It's meal plans. It's mindset stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot that we go through in the 11-day jumpstart. Stacy, I know that the 20 and 30 is closed right now. So where do I find the sign up? Stacy, you would get to the, like the get on the wait list at Gold in 6. And that's the number 6, goldin6.com/20IN30. So goldin6.com/20in30. And the directions are at the top on how to get on the waiting list. Deborah, what happens in an 11-day jumpstart? You feel like a new human being at the end of an 11-day jumpstart. You jumpstart your body. You jumpstart your entire system. You by the end of it, you realize it's a doable thing that you can continue doing. It's great. I've had people that did the 11-day jumpstart and went on to lose 60 plus pounds and kept it off. You detox on sugar, you detox on a lot of stuff. So your cravings go away. It's awesome. It's awesome. What's the psychology behind it lasting 11 days? Truly, it's as easy as this, because people feel like they can do anything for 11 days. That's truly it. Amanda, stop it. You get me so fired up and emotional. Garrett, if you can only afford one, what would you do? Grow Workspace or get oiling? Oh man, I would do get oiling. If I could only do one, because that's like the software you'll need. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's what I would do. Gladys, I have people who were signed up by a downline folks who are falling off. Should I be trying to talk to the downline people about touching base with their falling offs, or should I be talking directly? I would just talk directly to them, because this is one of those things where it's like, that's your team too. I would just be talking to them directly. Or asking, if your downline is still active, then asking them if they're reaching out to them, but don't like make it seem like it's their job to do that. Because some people just aren't ready. You know what I'm saying? They're just not ready. Missy, Martha be clowning. Your analogies slay me. Diane, hello, Diane. Elise at Diane, can you see this? Greta, no worries. I am sold on the get oiling now that you have put it into perspective for me. That's it. Deborah, ooh, I want to do that 11-day jumpstart. Well, it's to do the 11-day jumpstart. It's a one-time charge. It's not much, but it's a one-time charge if you're not on my team. And it's $47. It's not very much, you guys. And you're in the group for an entire month. And that starts now, and then you're in until the end of March. What is the thing for that? I think it's goldin6.com/11day. I believe that's it. goldin6.com/11day is where you would do that. If you want to. Diane, what happens if the top of one's silver leg stops placing a monthly order? She has about 6 on the second row under her. They will compress up. All 6 of them will now go up to the level that she was at. They compress up. They don't go away. They compress up, which is good to know. Amanda, the sound of all get oiling offers, right? Deborah, wow. Amanda, other than the juice, what's your favorite supplement? I enjoy myself some CBD, but aside from that, I really like Cortistop. I like Cortistop a lot. It's done some great things for me. Diane, Elise, I went to YouTube and now I can see the post. Yay! Sherry, does your husband help with your business? If so, hey, Mike. Sherry wants to know if you help with the business.
Oh, what? Okay.
You should come down and say what you do for the business. Sherry said, does your husband help with your business? If so, what does he help with?
Right, let me tie my pants.
He has to pull up his pants every time, you guys. This man's pants are in a constant state of falling down.
I don't have anything prepared. What?
Sherry wants to know what you do for the business.
Oh, geez. Why don't...
So Mike does...
I'm like the
Let's do this.
I'm the backstage manager.
What are you doing with your shoulders?
I don't know. You'd be better.
So he handles the whole YouTube channel. I don't do a thing other than come here and you got Herman. I don't do anything but come here and sit in a chair and talk.
I hold the dog.
He holds the dog. Oh, buddy. So he does any graphics you see, he makes, except for like the ones with just words on them. That's me, and I just use word swag, and that's easy. But all the things that look good, he does. He's a Nora regular.
I can.
Hey, buddy.
I do Martha's bidding. That's it.
Oh, good.
That's a good sum up of everything. I do Martha's bidding, and I hold the dog.
Oh, buddy. He's having maybe not a great time right now. Maybe less than a great time. Mike does so much. He's the one that keeps this train going. This train would have come to a full halt a long time ago if I didn't have him pushing me, and then also like allowing, like you saw he was in the Gold Getters video earlier, he was like putting the dishes away and stuff. Like there's things that happen around here that he helps get done, and then also pushing me on, did you do this today? Did you do this today? Like he's my manager. That's what he is he's my manager, you guys. Sarah, in tangent to Garrett's question, don't you get some Grow Workspace material with Get Oiling? I'm not sure about that, Sarah. I actually really don't know. Missy, I need to pop out for a team Zoom. Thanks for all you pour into us, Martha. Oh, of course. Sherry, yes. Sarah, what rank is Mike? Mike is silver. Sherry, speak from your heart. Yes. Ashley, he has to prepare talking points before talking to a camera and 50 peeps. Sarah, hi, Herman. Deborah, okay. Deborah, it's gold. So GOLDIN, the number 6.com/11day. And it's not 11-day. It's just 11-day with no dash. Now that I know my bat signal, would you recommend I start a YouTube channel, or should I just focus on Get Oiling? Just get the basics done and then go crazy. Go crazy with all the social media. Go crazy with all the ways to create content. Get the base done. Get that system done. And then go ahead and shout it from the mountaintops. But don't shout it from the mountaintops until your base part is done, because it'll kind of blow up in your face. You need to make sure that the base part is done, or else it's going to make you feel a little bit crazy. Mary, he drives the Mustang all over town. He does. Amanda, we appreciate you, Mike. Sarah, he makes our t-shirts. He does do that too. Let's see. I saw him cleaning the sink earlier. Can he come train my husband? Deborah, hi, you guys are funny. Question, does your poo smell? Oh, my word. I wonder what that is. Hey, Mike, looks like we got somebody to block. Gladys, you're doing a great job of holding the dog, Mike. Precious dog. Mike, love you all. Aw. Well, you guys, let's see. Oh, and we're getting sassy, folks. People like to get sassy on here. So what's that?
Don't worry, I'll block him.
I'm not worried about it, Mike.
I might try some crazy stuff, but...
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and find our winner. We're going to have a winner, okay? So let's go through here and let's see. I'm going to stop on somebody that asked a question. Oh, it's Mary Kay. That's it. The question was, have you ever done an online class? Mary, you are the winner. Let me put you in my notes. I'm going to send out your gift with everybody else. I will message you and ask you for your stuff. Let me see. Mary Kay. And Mary, remind me of what your last name is. I think I can just get you, or just message me. Mary, message me. Message me your address on Facebook, and then we'll be totally good. Let's see here. Diane, hashtag Mike does it all. He really does. When you say get the base done, what do you mean by that? I mean like the system. Get your system set up. So when I go for gold, the system of go for gold, get that part set up, and then you can start doing all of the things. The actual base part of go for gold needs to be set up first. Amanda, where'd that go? You two are such an amazing couple. Appreciate what you pour into us. Aw, thank you. Sherry, we need a husband training video. Mike. Ashley, y'all are awesome. Mary Kay, yay! Everybody's congrating. Sherry, thank you, Martha. I am a hardcore learning all the things from you right now and loving it. I love it. Deborah, congrats. Mike, the hater, has been kicked out. That's what we do. That's what we do. People like to come on here and get a little saucy. It's YouTube. It's public, and they get a little bit saucy. They think they're funny. And it is what it is. We just kick them right on out. We don't care. Megan, I just love you, Martha. Oh, shucks. Okay, you guys. Diane, oh yeah, husband training video, yes. Everybody says you need to do a husband training video. I mean, maybe we'll do that. You guys have an awesome night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, you guys.